All right, FightHype.com here with the undefeated super welterweight contender, my man Tim Tszyu, who came all the way to the States, beat Terrell Goucher, and he's hopping right into the fire, man. Props to you for that undisputed title fight, January 28th at Mandalay Bay. It's at Mandalay Bay. Do you remember Mandalay Bay at all? Were you there when your dad beat Sean Bay Mitchell when you were 7 years old?
No, I wasn't there, but yeah, I remember the hotel very well.
Well, how confident are you that the Zoos are going to remain undefeated at Mandalay Bay, January 28th?
100%. They really don't know what's coming, man.
Now, with Charlo, we seen in the Harrison and the Castano fights that in those first fights he struggled, and then in the second fight figured them out, knocked them out. Do you feel like there's something you could take advantage of with Charlo the first time around?
Yeah, you gotta really shock him. And catch him off guard and don't let him settle.
Do you look at how he adjusted to Castano, who just brought the pressure 3 minutes at every round? And do you look at that and say, okay, I got to do some different things than just bring the pressure all 12, or no, just bring the pressure all 12 because your pressure is different than Castano because you're a harder puncher, you're got 5 inches of length on him. What would you say to that, Tim?
Yeah, look, I'm not coming in with a certain game plan that I have to certainly do. I'm gonna come in, evaluate the scenario got in front of me, and do better than him in every aspect and win the fight. Quite simple.
What makes you a better fighter than Castano?
Oh, look, I can't really talk about me and Castano, but we're completely different styles. Castano brings his own strengths. I bring my own strengths. I bring my own weaknesses. He brings his own weaknesses. That's how it is, and boxing exposes that. So the main thing in boxing is progression and being able to make your mistakes lesser and lesser.
Are you a stronger puncher than Castano, you believe, though, and that alone is a different factor coming Charlo's way?
I think Castano is a bit smaller. I think my strength is in my lower and upper body. I've got good presence of the ring. So yeah, me and Castano, we're completely different styles.
I know you said you're going to beat him in every facet, and you don't really have a set game plan or nothing. But when we watch tapes of you, it's always that intelligent pressure. Does that mean in this fight you're going to do things we've never seen you do before?
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. We'll see. We have to see how Charlo is, what he does. I know what he brings, but then again, in the fight, it's always different. And just be smart and not make mistakes.
Well, I saw, in the Goucher fight, you smartened up because in round one, he walks you into the right hand, but you didn't walk into that same shot like that again and get dropped again. You went on to control the fight. So what were the adjustments that you made, and what'd you learn from that fight that's going to help you with Jermell?
In that fight, I think I learned more about the whole camp. This is why I came here early to America, to be able to climatize, to be ready and to be focused. And the fighter I am right now is completely different to the fighter I was then. You can't make the same mistake over and over again. You make it once and you adjust. That's it. And yeah, I'm not gonna get hit with that right hand ever again.
How would you say then you're a better fighter though from then? Saying
just intelligence, man. Intelligence. I feel smarter, comfortable. Before I used to just try grind it. You work with your brain in the fight, you're able to control a lot of things.
Yeah, I mentioned intelligent pressure earlier, and that was something guys like Chavez and Duran and your father were able to do. How would you define, as a fighter, intelligent pressure?
Sort of Triple G style. You're there, but you're not there. You're always in front of their face, but at the same time, when they throw punches, they're punching air. So that's what it is. You're sucking the air out of someone. You're basically grabbing them. You're dragging them down into the ocean, and you're not letting them out.
I'm so excited for this fight. You know, you don't have a common opponent with Jermell, but you do have a common opponent with the older brother who's actually bigger, Jermall, and it was Dennis Hogan, and you stopped Dennis Hogan in 2 rounds sooner than Jermall did. Is there anything we could take away from that at all?
No, not really. I guess it's again, every fight's different. Styles make fights. I just wanted to get rid of him earlier, I guess.
What?
No mucking around.
I got to ask you this, Tim. When we interviewed you when you came to Vegas, you called Charlo the pussycat. He's a mythical guy. You know, you said some things. And was that originally to kind of goad him into getting the fight? And then now that it's here, you know, you're going to be more the respectful Tim, because I got to be honest, Tim, on the Zoom, that's not what you were saying to Jermell. It was a more respectful kind of, you know, why is that? Why is that?
I think I was real psyched, man. I was real psyched and all this. And I don't think it was the mandatory is what made the fight. So it's not like he got to choose who he fights, but you know, you got to be loud and vocal at times and be able to know how to do it.
Because in America, everyone loves this phrase, keep that same energy. So I do think some people were wondering, Tim, where was that same energy for Charlo?
The energy will be there come January 28th. I'm at a good stage in my career. I feel good, and I'm coming.
I had a feeling you'd say that. It'll be there January 28th. Do you say, you know, just even looking ahead, do you think this could potentially be a 2 or 3 fight series, you and Jermell? It has the making.
I don't know. There's no rematch clause, so once I do beat him, I don't have to fight him.
Yeah, but you seem like the kind of man that would give a man another shot if he gave you the shot.
If it makes sense, yeah. If it makes sense, yeah. Of course.
And sorry, I almost forgot there for a minute. Do you feel like we will get some fireworks in the lead up to this fight, or you're going to keep it focused and disciplined until it's time to let your hands go in the ring?
Oh, look, if it's going to be fireworks, it's going to be fireworks. But I'm here for one thing, man, and that's to win the fight by any means necessary. And I have respect for Charlo. You know, after watching him with Castano, he really did dig deep and traded those shots. So yeah, it's going to be a cracking fight.
Again, you know, you're tight-lipped, intelligent, tight-lipped about the game plan, but is there anything you could tell fans, preview fans, that they might not be expecting, anything that they should look out for January 28th that might catch them by surprise, something they should expect?
Don't blink. That's all I can say. Don't blink. That's going to be my phrase.
So you don't think it's going 12?
No, I'm not planning to.
Damn. What is it? Sometimes when you fight that kind of fight, does it turn into the thing where either you're going to knock the guy out or you're going to get knocked out?
Kill or be killed, man. It is what it is. Yeah. Kill or be killed. I'm coming for one purpose.
Man, all right. We will leave it at that, my man, because kill or be killed. We'll leave it at that, my man. Thank you so much, Tim. Looking forward to the fight. And props to you, as always, for making the trek over here and taking on the best we got. So good luck. May the best man win January 28th. Anything else you got to say, Tim, before you get out of here?
No, man. Just looking forward to this big opportunity. I can't wait to get to Vegas.
See you in Vegas, man. Thank you, Tim.
See you, brother. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.